Ladies and gentlemen, the Seattle Seahawks rookie minicamp is officially in the books. And we got to see a lot of Jaylen Milro, Milroe, and a lot of other guys as well. And it was very, very exciting to see. Now in this video, what I wanted to do was prepare you guys for what is to come next. We got OTAs in a few weeks. We got mandatory minicamp. And then right before you know it, right, we're going to be at training camp, right? So we have a lot to learn, a lot to discuss, and a lot to look at from over the past couple of days of rookie minicamp. I want to give you all the news, the notes, the highlights, the observations. Now, before we dive into the video, I do want to give a major shout out to all of the Seattle Seahawks beat reporters because without them, these videos are not possible to make. So go give them a follow on X or Twitter. You're going to see their names at the top left of your screen as you see Jaylen Milro right here, right? All of this footage is not possible without these guys. So make sure you guys go give them a follow if you haven't already done so. Now, let's start off this video by talking a little bit about Jaylen Milro. We saw him take a lot of snaps under center, trying to really establish that connection between him and his center, being under center and being in those type of situations. That is all stuff you need to build upon, right? We're also trying to learn a new system, a new offense, learn the teammates. So it takes a lot of an adjustment period. And we saw the Seattle Seahawks go through a little bit different of a rookie minicamp in terms of a lot of just install. They're trying to get these guys up to speed, going through individual drills, learning their teammates and whatnot. Didn't see too much 11-on-11s or 7-on-7s. At least they weren't allowed to show us that. But when it came to Jaylen Milro, we actually learned a lot of really good things. I mean, first of all, the first impression was amazing. This dude has a great arm, and he's got great leadership traits from the quarterback position. I think this is a guy that is going to come in here and make a name for himself throughout preseason, and he's going to be someone that's realized as, hey, yeah, maybe we should have taken him in the second round. Maybe we should have drafted him over that guy, right? So, Jaylen Milro, I think, is off to a really good start. Now, let's be honest, right? They have Sam Darnold. He's going to be their starting quarterback for this next season. But I think that's also perfect because Jaylen Milro is not ready to be a starter, at least on day one. However, the dude's potential is through the roof. And now one area of rookie minicamp I love is seeing how some of these guys respond in press conferences, right? And Jaylen Milro was a guy who came out and said, listen, quote unquote, my goal, honestly, is to come in and be the best version of myself, be better than I was the day before. That is a beautiful quote because he doesn't, right? The only thing he's focusing on is his self and how to improve each and every single day, wanting to be coached, wanting to be the best possible player that he can be on any given day, right? So that is huge. I love that. I love someone that's going to take accountability and understand, okay, if I make a mistake, I have to get better. I have to improve. So that was something we learned about. He also said that number 6, right? A lot of people like number 6 for him, but I don't think he'll keep number 6, and this is why. He was talking a little bit about it. He said, when the time comes, I'll select a new number. Right now, Michael Dixon is wearing that number 4, which is what he wore in Alabama. So we'll see if that number becomes available or if he just wants to switch numbers from here. Jaylen Milro, though, again, showcased a lot of good things throughout these last couple of days. Now, again, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. We still are a few weeks away from the rest of OTAs and then mandatory minicamp, and I'm definitely excited for that. But the one thing I really love about Jaylen Milro is the leadership that he had portrayed throughout rookie minicamp. I mean, he was really laser focused on making sure guys were where they needed to be at all points of time and making sure to direct them right in the huddle, everything. I mean, he was just doing some really good things. So I'm excited for Jaylen Milro and to see what he can do next. But from there, we got to see a lot of the young defensive rookies like Milroe, who is definitely someone that we need to talk about. Now, before we get any further into this video, I need you guys to do me a little bit of a favor. Hit that like button if you want more of these Seahawks videos throughout the entirety of the offseason. Now, what does that include? We got OTAs, right? We got mandatory minicamp. And then, before you know it, we're going to be in the middle of training camp as well. So do me a favor, hit that like button if you want more of these updates throughout every single practice. But most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because it is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. And like I said before, we are just getting started. Jaylen Milro footage not only throughout all practices, but also right? Preseason, we're going to be breaking down some all 22 coaches film. For regular season, we're going to be doing the same exact thing. So make sure you guys join the family for more of this news, notes, highlights, type of footage throughout the entirety of the season. Now from there, I wanted to talk a little bit about Nick Milroe. This guy is absolutely dynamic as a safety. Now I don't know if he's going to be a day one starter, but he adds a guy that can come in and play right away. I mean, you look at Julian Love and Kobe Bryant, two guys that this team does like, but man, Nick Milroe in the second round is an absolute steal. Again, at least in my opinion, this dude has been, insane throughout rookie minicamp. And again, I know it's just rookie minicamp, but again, leadership qualities are there, right? The athletic ability is so much there. I mean, he looks really good. Now, I believe that he's unsigned as of right now, so that is definitely something that they need to get, done. They need to let that dude or put that dude on a contract, because he's going to be a really ultra versatile type of safety who can play in the nickel if you want him to. He can play as a box safety. He's going to be the key to really unlocking this secondary unit for this Seattle Seahawks team. So get that man under contract, right? The 6'3", 220-pound product out of South Carolina. Get him signed. Please, 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 please. He's, again, I'm just so excited about his potential. Now, overall, guys, it is very difficult to, really make a impression in rookie minicamp. It's really hard to put a letter grade on a player throughout rookie minicamp, because there's no, not too many 11-on-11s. There's not pads. There's no contact. There's no 100%. You're not going 100% every single play. So it is tough to kind of decipher how these guys are looking. For the most part, though, I thought the leadership traits and, off the field, Jaylen Milro was amazing. The arm strength is something that pops off the tape. Now, he did make a couple of mistakes. And one mistake was specifically throwing the ball about a yard behind the receiver in 7-on-7 drills. And it was intercepted by safety Tanner Volk, I believe. But he was more of just like this rookie type of invite. So that was one mistake that he made. But again, I don't want to say, all right, he's good, all right, he's really bad. I'm not going to say that. He still's got a lot to prove. And once OTAs begin, we're going to get to see a lot more. But I will say, the energy and the competitiveness is something that I love about him. Elijah Arroyo looked really good, man. He is, 6'5", 254 pounds, and some guy with, great fluidity, can get up the seams really quickly, and got a great catch radius being 6'5". So he's going to be really good. He was one of the favorite targets. Nick Milroe, we talked a little bit about. He's smoothness. He's got great effort. Zabel is going to be a day one starter. A big time contribution to this football team. So I'm excited about that. And then other than that, there are some guys like Torrey Horan, who has a little bit of an injury. Riley Mills were in attendance but did sit out. They were recovering from some injuries, I believe. And overall, I'm excited. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Turn on post notifications. Oh, by the way, Ricky White, the third, the 7th round pick. He actually looked really good at a couple of, leaping grabs that I want to tell you about. But hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the part 2 very, very soon. Peace.